YouTube, we're back in business. What's up? What I have for us today is going to make your guys' Dark Aether grind drastically easier. Since we've got all of our tier 5 perks and ammo mods, things like that, I've had enough time to kind of use everything to know what's the best way to check off all the boxes at once, get the camo the easiest and the fastest way humanly possible. Now, while Firebase Z and D Machina still their best spots are Penthouse and Colonel's Office, there's a couple little tweaks that you guys can make to make it so you can get Dark Aether in just one game. I'm going to show you what each of those are today, respectively. So I'm going to be using the new Dragon Krig, but most importantly, you guys need to take off whatever barrel is on your weapon and put on the armor damage barrel, because if we're going to get enough kills, we need to be able to do armor damage in the later rounds. Other than that, just make sure you're taking a flashlight attachment, the biggest magazine you guys can, so once you pack a punch, you have lots of ammo, all the normal stuff. So we're still going to be using Ring of Fire tier 5, and here's why. Obviously, as we know, tiers 1, 2, and 3, you double the burn effect damage, ring blocks projectiles, and then on 3, when in the ring, ammo is taken from your stock instead of your magazine. Getting to tier 4 and 5, the burning effect has a small chance to insta-kill, and then at tier 5, the ring duration, the burn effect damage, and insta-kill chance all increase the longer the player is inside. So obviously, while we're camping, just sitting at one sight lane, letting zombies run straight into us, we're going to want to take this, because there isn't a field upgrade that you're going to utilize better in later rounds to get more kills. Now, with Ring of Fire, we're going to take Speed Cola at least tier 2, because field upgrades recharge 20% faster, which means we need 20% less zombie kills to earn back another whole Ring of Fire like charge. Also, as far as the perks go, you guys want to make sure you get Deadshot Daiquiri up to tier 5 as well, because like Ring of Fire at tier 4, you increase your critical bonus damage by 10%, and at tier 5, each consecutive hit on the same enemy deals 2% more damage, stacking to a maximum of 20% damage, which turns into a lot. Now on the ammo mod, we're going to use Cryo Freeze. The reason we're not using Deadwire is Deadwire is best utilized while you're training. While you guys are going for your Dark Aether camos or any camos, Deadwire isn't as efficient because the arcs of electricity that jump and spread to other enemies every 30 seconds aren't going to kill the maximum amount of zombies that they could, like when you're training. Instead, taking Cryo Freeze, when sitting in one area, this is going to go off every 1 second. So you don't need to move around, you don't have to wait 30 seconds. Pretty much every other bullet of yours is going to proc Cryo Freeze, which in turn, slowed enemies take 25% more damage at tier 1. At tier 2, slowed enemy duration increased to 5 seconds. Tier 3, slowed enemy speed decreased to 50%. And then tiers 4 and 5, special enemies can be slowed, and on tier 5, on a slowed enemy kill, the enemy shatters, spreading the slow effect to 5 nearby normal enemies. Remember, every enemy that's slowed is taking additional damage from your Cryo Freeze. Now, you add that damage buff onto your Deadshot damage buff, the increased critical bonus damage to 10%, and with the stacking 2% bonus to 20%. Not to mention in the earlier tiers, you deal 100% extra critical damage if an enemy is at full health, and you increase your damage against armor pieces by 50%. So taking all of those things and remembering to have an armor barrel on your weapon, right? Because you want to do more armor damage after round 20. Make sure you come into your weapon class and your skills and level this up. First 3 tiers are just going to give general damage buffs, okay? Increase long shot bonus to 10%, increase critical bonus damage by 10%, and then tier 3 unlock 3 attachment slots. But at tier 4 and 5, that long shot bonus damage is to 25%, and critical bonus damage is to 25%. So after we level these up, our gun, mixed with the perks that I just discussed, the ammo mod, and the field upgrade, is just unbelievable. You're putting out so much damage. So I'm going to jump into a game of Firebase Z, show you guys how to utilize your long shot damage as well as your critical damage. Let's give you guys a guide, a brief overview of how to play exactly, so you guys can too get Dark Aether in just one game on one gun. Well, you can get gold, then you need gold on all guns and diamond on every, you know what I mean. So I'm just going to speed run these early rounds as fast as we can, get the power on, just get to our spot for our strategy, and I'll meet you guys there. Rest in peace to the old jump. Miss you. Now, just a reminder for you guys as well, right? Now, this strategy is pretty dependent on your weapon level being max. If you haven't done that yet, I'll have a video linked in the description for the video that I posted yesterday on the fastest way to level up your weapons. Now, zombies XP changes pretty frequently, so don't hold me to a stick on this. But you can feel very confident starting this strategy at weapon level 45, okay? The last camo challenge will unlock at weapon level 50, which means that you guys between 45 and 50 can complete every camo challenge before that within that time frame of getting 45 to 50, and then finish up that last level's camo challenge in your one game. Also, I'm gonna have more specific videos on things like launchers or the melee or snipers, but this overall is gonna be your best strategy for the majority of guns that shoot normally like an assault rifle would. I like to get the power on as soon as we can there. Come in by Deadshot Daiquiri first, okay? So we're gonna buy Deadshot and then go up and do the Coffin Easter egg, stare at the bunny rabbit for our free Juggernaut perk. The reason we buy Deadshot first is so the perk is cheaper, because if we bought it as a second perk, it would be more expensive. Now, immediately once we come out of the Coffin Easter egg, we should have enough money to where we can Pack-a-Punch. And after we do this, we want to be able to Pack-a-Punch right away so we can start working on our Pack-a-Punch kills. Right, like I'm barely 100 points short on being able to Pack-a-Punch, so just kill a couple zombies here. You guys could actually as well, there's 2 mimics that spawn inside the Coffin Easter egg, so if you want to get started early on your elite kills, you can kill those 2 while you're in here. Here we go, finish this up, grab our Juggernog. Get some jug. Don't forget to pick up these the scrap as well. It's gonna help you guys level up the tier of your weapons sooner rather than later. It's a good little pro tip if you guys want to try and keep track of the kills that you're currently at, right? It's usually about 100 eliminations. You'll be able to get it Pack-a-Punched, right? Doing, you know, exactly what I just did. So the camo challenges we're really gonna focus on are gonna be the Pack-a-Punch kills, the critical kills, and the elite eliminations. And in Firebase Z, we obviously get enough elites to handle that in one game. Enough points to buy our cryo freeze here, so after this round we'll return back to the main part of the map. Now I like to, before I leave, just stop at the armor station here, level up the tier of our weapon just to green tier, and at this point we can head to the top of Colonel's office, right? This is where we'll focus on getting those 2,500 Pack-a-Punch and critical kills. All the other challenges like double kills, rapid kills, things like that, they're all going to happen naturally on their own. You don't even need to worry about them. The strat is simple. You guys should know about this spot by now. The video I have posted when I found it, I mean, it almost has 600,000 views, so I'm sure you've seen that spot. In the Colonel's office, we're just going to want to make sure we stand to the right of the white lamp. When we do so, all the zombies from the window are going to walk in a straight line with the zombies in the catwalk down there. Now, this is a range for our long shot damage to kick in. And also, if we're shooting them in the head with dead shot, etc., we're going to be getting our additional critical hit bonus as well as long shot stacked together when we hit them in the head. Not to mention all the buffs that we've put on our gun and our ammo mod and Ring of Fire before the game started. So we're pairing everything together right now as we continue to play through the rounds. If you guys didn't know, don't grab insta-kills if you do not have your Ring of Fire. Your Ring of Fire and things like that won't go up if you're trying to earn it back while insta-kill is active. Now, I will play here until the first assault wave, which then inside those 55 seconds, I will use all the points I've gathered until then and the scrap I've gotten to level up my weapon, you know, upgrade the tier of it to blue and purple, things like that. We're not wasting any time. We're staying right in this spot until those assault waves when the minute is going to count down anyway, and then run around the map then. So if you guys need to, just jump down here towards the bottom. There's going to be an ammo crate right in this room to your left that you can get more ammo at if you do run out, or there will be one right outside as well that you could loop to if you get overran or any other reason you just need to go out there. So like I said, right, we have 40 seconds until this round starts, so we're going to immediately run back to the spawn to Pack-a-Punch for a second time. But then all I'm going to get for perks is all I have the money for. So definitely next should be Speed Cola, and then I like to grab Elemental Pop. If you guys didn't know, you should by now if you're right, if you're a zombies player, but when you shoot your gun and reload, that little spark is like electric cherry. It'll stun the zombies by you. And when you're playing just in one spot, it's nice to have that. If you're in your Ring of Fire or get overran or anything, you can kind of stun the zombies around you, give you a second to regather your thoughts. And then on your assault waves, make sure you're not using this kill, the kill streak to get any of the kills or anything like that. Just get more headshots on the zombies. We don't want to miss any of those headshots or eliminations. Now, I'm just going to rinse and repeat everything I just told you, but continue to go up in rounds. So I forgot while I was in the village to level up the tier of my weapon to blue, so I'm going to do that right now. If you guys aren't in the village, just open up this door right here, run right inside of Weapon Labs, and there's going to be another little armor guy that you guys can grab that stuff at. Now we're really going to go back and just play into the higher rounds. So now we're just farming. So the nice thing about cryo freeze in these situations, if you guys can see, you get 10 extra points every kill you get. It also counts as critical kills, and it also counts as Pack-a-Punch kills. Some other ammo mods can't say the same thing, not to mention it going off every second, and essentially freezing every zombie you shoot at tier 5 makes it extremely broken. I'm at round 16 right now. I've been playing for what, 25 minutes it looks like. Also, just so you guys know, once you pass the round 15 milestone, you tend to get a big scrap bonus. You will get one every milestone, but after round 15 is when you guys will have enough to go purple on your weapon. You should be right above 500. So run over there, get your gun purple. That's going to be the last thing that we do for quite a while. Now we're pretty much just farming kills in the office. So I'm going to check in with you guys once we're at more of a checkpoint. Just continue to kill zombies here, hit my headshots so I don't have to delay my game at all. And see you guys in a little bit. There we go. There's our second assault wave at round 20. So we're going to head back to the village and pack a punch. Now at this point I have 40k saved up, so I have enough to get all the perks that I need and pack a punch my third time. After that, there's really two things that we're going to need to do, right? Which is go up, which is to get to 1,250 blue scrap so we can go to tier gold or orange or whatever onto our weapon, the final tier, as well as get tier 3 armor. But there's something that you guys can do if you didn't know with assault waves to have quick revive and stamina up just in case I need to run around. I don't love tombstone on solo, but it's completely up to you. It's user preference. Now that being said, on the assault waves themselves, if you let the assault wave win, it will shut off the power in the area, but an assault wave will no longer happen in that area. So once that happens 3 times and shuts off all the spots, you will no longer have assault waves or order waves, and they will turn into just normal waves that you have to deal with. Now, you might think that that's flawed because you're going to lose power where the Colonel's office is, right? You wouldn't be able to buy Jug, and once this goes off, I wouldn't be able to come over here and buy more armor from that station. Once one reactor goes out, the power will turn off the pack-a-punch. The armor guy, where you can upgrade your weapons, and the perk machine will stay there. So if you ever need to buy more perks or do anything, you can just run to the village and do that and lose out on having to deal with order waves and wasting this time. You can do it even faster. The table where you can buy self-revive or any kill streaks will remain on, so you can come outside and continue to buy self-revives if you go down, but I mean, not that you will, you're not really going to move, so we're going to let ours turn off so we can try and skip the assault waves, which is just going to give us another wave to get more, you know, headshots and get our kills done sooner. Also, it makes the room look kind of cool. The power goes out, it looks kind of spooky. Also, at this point in the rounds, I kind of like to come over to the table and just have decoys on hand just in case. You guys can try and just pick one up off a zombie once you kill him, but if you guys ever do get in trouble, if you're getting overran here, just throw a decoy on the ground right there, and you guys can jump out of this window and just kind of run out here, train one more time, and go back. Alright, so I'm at 780 blue scrap right now. I killed this last zombie, and I'm at 1,030. So this is when I'm going to go level up to tier orange. My milestone also got a flawless crystal there. Nice. Another spot you guys can come is right in here. There's another little armor guy. Or we're going to go orange. So our weapon is now doing the most damage that it will do all game. And remember, it doesn't matter too much because the zombies will kind of max everything out at right around round 40. So from round 50 to round 100, the zombies don't get any harder. They don't get more health or anything like that. Everything maxes out. So get your gun done as soon as you can. And as long as you can make it like I am right now, you guys are chilling. You're fine. See, like, I just made it through that entire round while holding Ring of Fire. I'm still not even using my Ring of Fire, guys. Don't be greedy like me and hold it. I'm kind of just limit testing to see what I could do with Cryo Freeze right now. I would suggest using your Ring of Fire only if you feel like you're getting overwhelmed by a lot of normal zombies, which should never happen, by the way, or by elites. So, you know, if a Mangler jumps out of the window and 2 mimics are running at you right here, just pop your Ring of Fire. That's really the time you should use it if you feel overran by special zombies. But I do just want to say, you know, I have 1,172 critical kills right now, which if you do the math, we need 2,500, right, in order to finish the entire gun in one game. Now, if I got to 1,250, that would be 50% of those kills. I'd be halfway done with that challenge. And if you feel like at this point the game starts getting too tough for you, you're more than welcome to play, you know, just 2 games of what I've done here. Because you can still do the camo challenge in 2 games, just cut it off once you get to that 1,250 critical kills, right? Because I have 1,500 eliminations, but I've obviously choked on some headshots. I expect you guys to do better. I know you're going to get more headshots than me. Come on. But yeah, you guys can call it, reset the game, just do this exact same thing twice. Or at this point, you can continue to play, and again, all we're doing is getting to 2,500 critical kills, and then our gun should be done. Obviously, I'm going to play it out. Just wanted to give a little beginner's tip for you guys there. If you feel like you're struggling, just cut it off at round 30 after you get the 1250 critical kills and just go again. Just do it one more time. So there we are. We're heading into our Order round, and it's going to be right where we're at. So we're going to let Order win the round. There it is. Order finished that. So now our power's gone off. Order's going to get sucked back into the air, and we'll go into the next round. Now, when we return back to our room, it's going to be dark and very spooky. So if you guys want to play with your friends, it's a way good time. Trust me, this is how zombies is meant to be played if you guys want to do this. So just wait until that opportune time, right? Like I have a Mimic and a Mangler, so I'll pop my Ring of Fire. Ooh, there's 2 more Mimics. Wow, the game really wants to give me a bunch of those right now. Holy cow. Anyway, as you can see, Ring of Fire just handles that perfectly. Feel like you're starting to struggle. Let's say you're 300-400 kills away from finishing up, so you don't want to restart the game because you don't just want to have to play all through that again just for 400 kills, right? If you ever feel like you're just in too much shit, the game gets too hard for you, just come over here, finish up the I have 1,000 kills left at round 36, so just come train. When in pain, train, baby. Right, so theoretically, I could be done by now, right? Gives me leeway to miss 81 headshots, but remember, like I said, once you hit round 40, the zombies don't get too much harder, so you guys aren't going to have a problem when it comes to killing them, whether it's right now or around 100. Oh, get juked out of your mind. Probably just from one clip right here, I'll be able to get my Ring of Fire back. There it is, so we'll just pop it. Well, I'm starting to think you guys get it. I'm just a couple hundred kills short here, that 2,500. But again, I got to get the video up, so I'm going to call it here. This is where you'll have your last and final assault wave, which will then knock out all of the power, and then your Order waves will stop happening. But again, I mean, what is that? 300? I'm 337 criticals away from being done with one gun entirely anyways. So if you have any other input or tips and tricks that you'd like to mention that I didn't discuss today, leave them in the comments below. Help out the community, help out me who might not know it yet. Maybe you have a secret sleeper that only you know about. Again, I really hope this video helped you guys out. I can't say thanks enough for the support on the recent videos. If you guys want to know how to level up your weapons or your account in the Battle Pass, check out my video yesterday. Again, it'll be in the description. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much. I feel like I just said thanks for 55K yesterday. Now I'm saying thanks for 55.5K already. And I know you guys are going to blow this video up too. I just know it. Can't wait for a new map to come out so we can get a new spot. But for right now, Colonel's office just can't be beat. So again, thank you guys so much for the support. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Sleep well if you're ending it. Kick ass if you're starting it. And I'll see you guys in the stream or in the next video. Peace out. Love you guys. W.